My name is Mike Peverill. I'm here at Pev's Paintball Park in Aldie, Virginia. I've been playing paintball for nearly 30 years. I've played professional paintball with numerous pro teams all over the world. This facility here was built from the ground up for paintball, kind of like Paintball Disneyland. Our website is www.pevs.com. Hopefully you can come out and visit us sometime. What I have here is two types of hoppers, feeders. Those are both names you hear people refer to them as. They hold the paintballs on top of the paintball gun. Each one holds roughly around 200 paintballs on average. As you see, they'll sit on top of the paintball gun and the paintballs will feed into the ball chamber of the gun. Now, think about it. This is all done by gravity. So when you have 200 balls packed inside the hopper and they're all trying to fit down this same tube, not every single ball is going to feed as fast as the gun will fire. It relies on the gun's back recoil or the shaking of the gun to kind of agitate a little bit to feed the gun. So if I'm firing the gun quickly, I may have to shake the gun a little bit to get the balls to feed because there's nothing inside of it force feeding the balls down into the gun. Now, on the other hand, I have a agitating loader, which is battery operated. It has an eye system inside, it feeds, and the reason why it's spinning right now is because there's no balls inside. And what happens is, when there's no balls inside, it's going to keep feeding because its sensor's telling it, hey, feed balls. Now if you notice, now I put balls inside of it, the motor stops spinning. So it knows that there's balls inside of it, but I'm not firing the gun, so there's no reason for it to kick on. However, when I start firing the gun, the agitator will kick on because the sensor will feel I need to push balls into the gun. It'll help it so it keeps up with the rate of fire. So now what we have here is we have the feeder on top of the gun, and you're in a firefight, and you're feeding. This thing is not going to let me get stuck where my balls aren't feeding quick enough down into there. However, if I'm using this agitating loader, my problem is I'm going to have to shake and hope. And imagine that one time that I have to shake, someone else could have shot me and I missed my shot. So that's why it's important. I tell anybody, what you should always put with every paintball gun is an agitating feeder. Stay away from gravity-fed loaders. Always use, even with a gun like this, a basic gun, I tell people, use one of these. High-end gun, you'll have to use one of these. Low-end gun, I highly recommend it.